What's up, nation? This is Steven Talbert. What I'm here to talk about is PSN Spring Favor. PlayStation is running right now. They're releasing 8 games in the months of March and April. There's 8 exciting games that are coming out. I heard about this a couple of weeks ago, and it made me really, really excited because these are 8 really fantastic games that I think they're top down, one of the best lineups I've seen in a while. I think it's almost as good as actually November and December's lineup of AAA classics. And this Spring Fever, there's like 8 games. The first is Helldivers, which is out right now. It just came out March 3rd. It is one of the top really cool games. It's basically a space cadets meets space troopers. You kind of fight 3 different areas. I'll go into more detail, give you my first impressions about it in my next video. And then there's another game. The second game is Hotline Miami 2. Its brother was Hotline Miami, which was a game released on Steam and PlayStation and all over, and it's done really well. Like, it sold thousands and thousands of copies. And I have a feeling Hotline Miami 2 will do just as good, and it will be just as good a game as Hotline, the first one. And then there's many other games like Jonestown, which I haven't heard about. It's a shooter, believe I heard. And then there's Metal Slug 3, which is a great series. Metal Slug is just one of my favorite series. One of the most underrated Wii games I've ever seen was the Metal Slug Collection. That has a combination of a couple of those Metal Slug games. Go check that on the Wii if you want to find it. It's like $20, I think. But you can get Metal Slug for like less than 20. It's like $13-15. And then the other games that are coming out is Bastion. Its big brother Transistor was a PlayStation classic last month. It was a really good game. Bastion is probably the better version. It's what I've heard. A lot better storytelling. But really good, phenomenal game that's coming out to the PlayStation Network. Then there's other games like Titan Souls, which should be a good game. I heard a lot of great stuff about it. I don't know a whole lot about it. And then there's Shovel Knight, which will be great. And then so just a good round collections. And this makes my point. I think PlayStation this month will have a dominant performance like any other, with those 8 games, with kind of the new deals they got. And then they got Bloodborne, which is going to be a great AAA title, releasing in the middle of the month of March. And it should be just phenomenal. I really have high expectations for Bloodborne to be a really, really great game. Another game I forgot to mention that's part of the Spring Favor is called Axiom Verge. So if you like Metroid in that same vein, it was basically one designer who just decided to make his dream game, and it's basically Metroid play it for the PlayStation. It has a lot of different things from different games. He would just try to create his classic Metroid game. You should definitely check out Axiom Verge. And so I'll probably be playing a good chunk of these games, whether it's Axiom Verge, Helldivers, probably Shovel Knight. I'll probably at least get 3 or 4 of these different titles I'll probably be talking about in the future. And just check me out and keep checking me out. Like this video if you like it, and if not, or subscribe to it also. And just thank you for listening, and thanks.